Images of first responders carrying people out of the water were common last week when Hurricane Harvey hit Texas, but we wanted to show you what it takes to get to that point.
So last week, our Taina Maya traveled with a group of volunteers to Houston. There was no set agenda. They were just there where their help was needed the most.
You guys are headed back to the drop-off point, correct?
I can't even begin to explain to you the tragedy we saw. People lost everything. I can't stress to you what it's like without living it.
We got water, golly, probably shoulder high.
The amount of water that was in those places was absolutely amazing. I'd never seen anything like that in my life.
Waco Police Commander Scott Holt and Officer Garen Bynum are just two of the 18 volunteers who went to the Texas coast with 11 trucks, 2 trailers, 6 boats, and a 4-wheeler to help however they could.
Can you bring her over here?
This couple had been waiting to be rescued for over 24 hours. In Kingwood, a suburb of Houston, we found an assisted living center full of residents and water.
Once we found the nursing home, everything changed at that point. It was all hands on deck for that.
It took hours to get everyone down 3 flights of stairs, out the door, and onto boats.
They're walking with a bag or two they have in their hand, and that's it. We load our boats up on our trucks that have hundreds of gallons of gasoline, hot meals that are prepared for us by other individuals.
Garen called me and he basically said that the lodging fell through.
David and his neighbor Tara housed us for a few nights, and word we were there quickly spread.
The fact that it seemed like his whole neighborhood kind of jumped in and helped out and were cooking for us, and to have a fresh meal and a hot shower that night, you know, after we got done with Kingwood, that was definitely refreshing.
The next day, the crew took on several high water rescues in the Beaumont area.
10-4, we've got 2, 3 dogs, 2 cats, and a rabbit.
We had such a diverse group with us that had such experience in different things that we were also able to actually help the emergency management there in Jefferson County because they had never really experienced anything like that.
And neither had anyone in our crew.
Our two professions are not necessarily put together.
Shauna and her husband Zach own Infamous Ink Tattoo, and they wanted to do their part.
They came up with a Texas tattoo that said Texas Strong in it. Everything from those tattoos went towards hurricane relief.
But that wasn't enough. They actually drove to Beaumont to meet us to join our rescue effort. And so did the owners of Cornerstone Plumbing, who brought us 300 gallons of gas for the trucks and boats. The experience so deeply affected these volunteers that Holt later called Shauna.
Joy, fear, heartache, difficult times, struggles, and perseverance.
A reminder of what the hurricane victims face in the weeks ahead and of the strength that will help them persevere. Taina Maya, KWTX News 10.
It should be noted that the officers who spent the week in Southeast Texas helping out did so on their own time and at their own expense.